Buckeyes back home 1 week after that loss to Virginia Tech in Columbus. If the young quarterback J.T. Barrett was having any growing pains, they certainly felt a lot better today when he saw that Kent State defense looking back at him. By the way, the last time the Buckeyes lost to an in-state opponent, Warren Harding was president. Buckeyes not about to lose 2 in a row in the horseshoe this week. Scoreless in the first, J.T. finds Michael Thomas, and Thomas can run this one in untouched. 7-0 Buckeyes, $1:45 into the game. Less than 4 minutes later, it's Barrett out into the flat. Rod Smith, 8 yards later, he's in. Another touchdown, 14-0. Buckeyes now off to the races in the second quarter. Barrett and Thomas hook up once again, and this time Thomas turns on the Jets. There he goes, 63 yards worth of touchdown for a 31-0 Buckeyes lead. Then just before the half, Barrett finds Devin Smith. Devin breaks free at the 20, and he's gone 50 yards for 6 more. 45-0 at the break, 66-0 the final. Buckeyes drill Kent State and move to 2-1 on the season. 6 touchdown passes today for young J.T. Barrett. In the Gainesville Swamp, Kentucky and Florida, 27-20, UK in overtime. Gators with a touchdown. They needed it there. Play clock expired. The officials missed it, though. Jeff Driscoll throws the touchdown pass. Then in the third overtime, UK lining up for a field goal, but Austin McGinnis would miss. That was critical because on the next Florida possession, the Gators take it in from 1 yard out, and they get the win. 36-30, the final score. What a game in Gainesville tonight, as Kentucky has lost 28 in a row now to Florida. Miami looking for its first win for Chuck Martin, new head coach, following a Redhawks field goal, ensuing kickoff. Fumbled away by the Wolverines. It's recovered by Miami, and they are in business near the red zone. And they cash that in. Andrew Hendricks, DeJuan Scott, 3-yard touchdown. Would you believe? A 10-10 game at the Big House in Ann Arbor. But that's where the fun ended. Devin Gardner to the Pick North grad Jake Butt. Jake wide open for the touchdown. 24-10 Michigan. 34-10 the final. Miami 0-3, and the overall losing skid approaching 2 full years. High school football at Withrow today. 0-2 Clark Montessori hosting 0-2 Campbell Montessori. All Clark early and often. Handoff out of the spread to Micah Blythe. Walks that in for the Clark touchdown. Gamble backed up deep now. It's the last thing you want here. Bad snap. Gamble going backwards. Clark back at it. Not going backwards. Darius Chapman. The edge is sealed. Darius turns the corner, runs that in. Another Clark touchdown. Then they go to the passing game. Mark Sakin, Charles Bohannon. Look at the juggling act and gets down in the end zone. Pulls it in for 6 more. Clark rolls to its first win of the season. 37-0 the final. In the standings column for Major League Baseball, you'll find a stat for percentage chance of making the playoffs. The Reds are at 0.1, just ahead of Arizona and Colorado, which are both at 0.0. In short, not looking good for the Redlegs. David Holmberg got the start tonight against the Brewers, who, by the way, have a 22.9% chance at the playoffs after leading the division for most of the season. And the Reds got a 2-run triple from Billy Hamilton and RBIs from Jay Bruce, Devin Mesoraco as well, in a 5-1 win over the Brewers in Milwaukee on Saturday night. Made a winner out of David Holmberg. That's his first win. 6 innings, 2 hits, an earned run, and he struck out 4 to get the victory. The Reds and Brewers will close out their 3-game weekend set on Sunday afternoon.